Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, I have an auto writing for you, and this was a request on X. She asked if I would do one of Diana's parents, and so here we go. So this is her mother, Frances Shand Kydd, and I sat for quite a while and tried to meditate and I had her picture and I was bringing her in. She was very reluctant at first. She didn't quite know what I wanted. So I told her, I said, that's fine. I'll do rain first. And all of a sudden she was like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's try this. So then she says, hello, I do not know you. And I replied, that's okay. I don't know you either. I tried to lighten it up a little bit. What is it you would like? What is it you would like? And I said, just to chat, get your thoughts on things, ask a few questions. And then she seemed to relax a little bit and, oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right then. Where do I start? And I said, please start with, of course, Diana. Were you really not speaking when she passed? Unfortunately, yes, that is true. We were never close. We were never close, her and I. She was closer to her father, but he didn't have the time of day for her. You always want the one you cannot have. It became an obsession with her, and she fell upon, she was really quite hesitant to go on with this. She fell upon men with no interest in her. So it sounds like she always did the chasing, like Charles. That I was kind of shocked, like Charles. We warned her. She took it as a challenge. It was tragic. She was using that fellow to get the attention of someone else. I feel like this is, I told her, just one moment, I told her I could see from a mile away what she was doing. And that was our falling out. I think she's talking about Dodie. We still haven't patched things up and probably never will. It's okay. We are going our separate ways. Not everyone in your one life is meant to be with you forever. there's more. She's doing a download, a thinking. The two older girls are mine, and I can't wait to see them again. As for Charles, he's not mine either. She's talking about her son Charles. Charles and Diana are from their father's side. So I'm getting that she's talking about soul families. Charles and Diana are in the Earl Spencer's family side, and she's in a completely different soul family with the two older girls. Life on Earth really is a mirror of life off of Earth. If you clash with someone, and I mean like oil and water, you'll feel the same on the other side. There's no love lost. There's no love lost. So I think that's where she was talking about soul families, about who she was drawing the lines on soul families. William is from my side. William is from my side. William was the bridge between me and Diana. I miss him terribly. So William was the bridge between me and Diana. That's really interesting. And yet Diana has said she's not part of the Windsor soul family. She's part of the Spencer soul family. So this is almost coming around full circle. And Frances is saying she's not part of the Spencer family either. There's more. She's doing some downloads. Harry. Harry is a different creature. Different creature altogether. I have no idea where he came from. I don't think anyone does. Really? That's interesting. I find it's interesting when I'm doing these auto writings and people are really truthful about who they like and who they don't like. So, for example, both of those were her grandsons. And she's telling you blatant that she loved William and had really no use for Harry. So that I find very interesting. No different than Philip said he didn't really care for Zara, but he really loves Lady Louise because Louise is part of his family. What can you tell us about Harry and Meghan? So that's my question. What can you tell us about Harry and Meghan? Nothing, really. And I got that door is closed. Like nothing, like she's not part of that family. She doesn't know where Harry's from, and so she doesn't really pay attention. She doesn't really know anything about what's going on in their life. Like it almost feels like she's not in the know. I have no connection to Harry. William, I'm going to ask William, like, what can you tell us about William? William, my boy, my good boy. William has a long British English history. You have known him before many times. That's why he seems so ready and comfortable with what's next. That's so true. It feels like he's just like a hand in glove to become the king. A very British boy, that one. Yeah, it's like he didn't have to learn anything about being British. He just, by osmosis and knowing, um, you know what I mean? Like, he just seems like hand in glove. He and Catherine have been together many times, not only as man, wife, but every which way. Anthony and Cleopatra, wink, wink. So she's saying like Anthony and Cleopatra, like they're destined almost all the time. So I don't know this wink, wink, if they were actually Anthony and Cleopatra and which was which. And they will be together again many years from now. And so on. So I think she's saying like this is just their gig. Little Charlotte is also from the same group. So she doesn't call them soul families. She just says my side, their side, group. So I can see that. Little Charlotte's also from the same group. How many times have we called her Queen Charlotte, or we just can see her on a throne? George is a Windsor through and through. Yes, I can see that. Yeah, and actually other auto writers have said George is being watched by, I think it's the Queen's father. Yeah, he's a Windsor through and through. So then I ask, anything you'd like us to know about future events? You won't recognize the world by the end of 2025. So much will be different and change. This is a big exit year for a lot of people, especially people born in the 1940s. Now, it kind of makes sense. They're all in their 80s, right? If you're born in 1940, you're 85 this year. So that kind of makes sense. There's more. It's like she's kind of run out of things to say. Please don't worry about World War III. Oh, this was interesting. It's already happened and passed. History will look back and realize this. History will look back and realize this. It wasn't fought with bullets and bombs. I noticed she was getting like tired. I could tell my writing was getting a lot sloppier, and it's like she was bored already. Okay, it's tea time. I better go, kind of thing. Or maybe she's checking how much she can tell me. I don't know. But I thought that was really interesting. There's a bit more. There will be a big discovery about Atlantis soon. So it's about Atlantis soon, not a location per se, just valuable information and discovery. So that's kind of cool. I thought that was kind of cool. A massive, huge lie will be exposed soon, maybe by summertime. It will stun the world. She wouldn't tell me what the lie is, just that a massive, huge lie will be exposed soon. And then there was nothing for a while. So then I said, "Did you enjoy this chat?" "Well, yes, but I would prefer not to do it again." "Fair enough," I said. "Thank you for your time and chatting with me. Time doesn't exist, but you are welcome. Take good care. F." And that was it. She was gone.